everyone. As you can see, I'm in a chair, a normal upright chair, which means I'm on my iMac. I apologize, my room seems to be a little dirty. Well, what happened was Neil's brother was living with us for a while. And that's actually his bed, but I've been keeping it up and whatnot. And then he moved back home. So we have his bed, and this is basically used as a spare room, plus I have a lot of my art stuff up here. Let me see if I can turn. Oh, that's the closet. You can't really see all that much, and then you can see some stackable things. What you can't see is I have, this is like a long desk, and I have some file drawer type things, like, where am I? Up to the right over here. And then on this side, I have some drawers where I keep some knitting needles, any type of like knitting paraphernalia. Like this is a stitch holder. And another one, I have some painting utensils, and these are actually these are rubber tips, but these are color movers, and they're used with oil pastel. Here's a big one. You can probably see a lot better. It's just a chisel, and you just use it to push color. So here's a fan brush. It's soft. I like it. And so I have a lot of my art stuff, and then the other drawer on this little thing, it holds my label maker. I love label makers. It holds cords, like here's my Kindle cord, batteries, my thumb drive, that kind of stuff. So I'm making use, I have yarn all over the place. My closet, the hallway closet where I keep all my yarn, isn't quite sufficient. I recently went to this place called Peter Patches. Now, it's Peter Patches Yarns, and anybody in the Rhode Island, Pawtucket area, or Providence, Pawtucket area knows this place. It has bulk yarn on spools, like 2 pounds plus. They can get big. This here is part of one of the spools I got. I love this color. You can't really, maybe you can. It's kind of tweedy. It's like a magenta color with some tweed bits in it. This was actually like out to here. I wound up 3 balls of it, and this is an aqua teal cotton blend. It's really soft, and it's wound really, really tight. Like this is hard. It feels like a block, and we're gonna get a lot of yarn out of that. And the prices are really cheap, so that it's like yarn mecca. I'm not even joking. Fortunately, it's on the 2nd floor, so I've only been there once so far, but it's something I only go if I'm feeling up to the stairs. Lately, my walking hasn't been as good as it used to be. My legs, I get tired a lot easier. The POTS has been acting up more. I end up with tachycardia a lot. So, I mean, it's a fun trip. It is a fun trip. Like, it's just mounds and mounds of yarn. It has all different kinds. It has a lot of cotton. It has a lot of wool and wool blends. It's got a lot of acrylic and acrylic blends. It's got shiny yarn. It's got elastic thread yarn. It's got all kinds of different ones. So it was a lot of fun to go there. I'm going to go back soon. Oh, I suppose after I use up the yarn I have. I'm learning to spin my own yarn. And I actually have, I'm using a spindle, a hand spindle, not a spinning wheel. Spinning wheels range anywhere from $200 to like $3,000 or more, depending on what it is. But I use a little spindle. This is the spindle. This is the yarn I've made so far on it. And this is a top whorl. This is the whorl, the weight. And it's a top down. There's a couple of different types of spindles. This is a top down, and you hold it, and as it spins, let's see if I can actually do a little bit here. So what you do, you hold this really loose. Hold it really loose. I'm going to get a little bit more of a leader going here. The leader yarn is the yarn you've already spun. And this is unwinding. We don't want that to happen. Yarn we've already spun, and we want to spin more yarn. So what you do is you give it a flick, and you just pull this out a little bit and let it spin. Oh, it's back spinning. You don't want that to happen. And you just kind of pull and let the spin go. I'm not spinning this nearly hard enough. Whoops. I just lost my catch. Now, I am not a professional. I am not even very good at this, but I'm learning. There's a wonderful woman online that does a lot of spinning technique and stuff. She has a book called Respect the Spindle. Her name is Abby Franquemont. I'm sorry, Abby, if I mispronounced your name. I'll give you a link. She's got her own YouTube page that's very informative. So again, we spin, and we just kind of pull a little bit. This pulling is called drafting. So, and then you do that until you're basically out of yarn. And then what you do is you take it, oh, mine is a little bit fuzzy there, and you just line it up. Now, my yarn is really fuzzy. And this is my first time attempting it, so it's not perfect. And it's going to take a while for me to really get the hang of it. This is alpaca fiber. It's really soft. Alpaca is considered to be the poor man's cashmere because it's so soft. Oh, it looks like I'm running out of time. I'm going to follow this up with a different video. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'll be back. Bye.